Radiant Historia. Perfect chronology.
The sand engulfed everything. We failed, yet again. How many times has it been? And how many more will the world disappear into sand? I tire of all this, my sister.
As do I. But we cannot give up. We must succeed. If we don't...
Yes, you're right. We have to do this. Can we really save the world?
I don't know, but we must have faith for now. Come, let's start again.
Yes, let's. That's why we possess this power after all.
This time, the true history will be written.
Good to see you're as prompt as always.
Spare me the small talk. What do you need, Heiss?
Blunt as always, too. Well, that's fine. It doesn't matter how rude you are, so long as you get results. Speaking of which, I have a mission for you, Stock. As you know, it's been some time since we went to war with Granorg.
Yes. I hear the situation worsens by the day.
You hear right. Granorg, in particular near the Imperial ruins, has faced the worst of the desertification. They're desperate to claim any land that will yield a harvest.
It's a problem, to be sure.
As such, I've been sending agent after agent into Granorg to gather info. But every time, they've been faced with complications. The most recent expedition was no different. Which brings us to your mission. An agent with vital intel on Granorgite armaments has been stranded in enemy territory. I'll need you to rescue this agent and escort him safely back to Alistel.
Rescue mission? Wouldn't that usually be an army job? Unless, of course, the army isn't aware of it.
You catch on quickly. Now, the rendezvous point is west of Lasville Hills. Another operative will ensure the agent arrives there safely, even if he has to lay down his own life to do so. As I'm sure you can guess, I need you to handle this before military personnel catch wind. They've been eager to do away with our Special Intelligence Unit for some time now. Indeed, they seem to relish any opportunity to drag us through the muck.
So, this must be done secretly and quickly.
Correct. You're the only man who can get it done under the circumstances, Stock. The only one I trust.
I'll get it done, all right. You needn't worry about that.
That's what I like to hear. I'll also be assigning you 2 subordinates for this job.
Subordinates? I'd rather you didn't. If I'm the sole survivor again...
If you don't want that to happen, you'd best learn to make use of their talents. Otherwise, you may be better off thinking of them as mere tools to aid in your survival. They're waiting for you outside, by the way.
Tools, huh? That aside, what are these talents you speak of?
You're the agent, aren't you? Find out yourself. Moreover...
There's more?
I'm entrusting you with this.
An old book?
It's called The White Chronicle.
The White Chronicle? Strange name. It's blank.
Don't worry about that. It may nevertheless prove useful on your mission.
How so?
Oh, never mind. Just think of it as a lucky charm for now. It may not help, but it can't hurt, can it?
I suppose not. I'm off then.
What's the matter? Get to your mission. I'll be waiting, Stock. Waiting for the day you finally catch up to me.
That must be them. Are you the 2 Heist said would be working under me?
You bet we are. I'm Rainey. Nice to meet you. Come on, you're next.
My name is Marco. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Understood. So, can you 2 fight? What are your specialties?
Of course we can fight. I'm good with spears and I can use a few spells too.
And I use swords, but I much prefer healing. You might also say I'm good with intel.
Sounds good. I'm Stock.
Heist already told us. From what we hear, you're his golden boy in special intelligence. You're just as aloof as he said you'd be. I like that. A man should be reserved, not some chatterbox who can't keep his mouth shut.
I do approve.
I'm relieved as well. But, leaving that aside, stock, sir?
Just stock's fine.
Well then, stock, why don't you explain our mission?
It's an extraction. We'll rendezvous with the target west of Lasville Hills.
Oh, is that it? Sounds like a piece of cake.
Oh, come on, Rainey. You always jump to conclusions after just the slightest bit of info.
So what? Has that ever led me astray?
It may this time. After all, from what I've gathered, the Granorg army has already reached Lasville Hills.
Wait, really? But that's just south of here. It's probably only a matter of time till they attack Alistel.
The agent we're tasked with extracting is a spy who's been investigating Granorg. According to Heiss, this man has some vital information on the armaments they prepared.
Granorg's armaments, huh? If we knew what they were gonna throw at us, we'd be able to turn this war around no problem. We can't fail.
That's right.
Do you suppose we'll be engaging Granorg soldiers then?
That's why Heiss is sending me.
I see.
He must really have a lot of faith in you, huh? Giving you such an important mission and all.
Well, I don't know about that. In any case, we need to devote all our effort to the mission. What's going on? The White Chronicle. It's glowing. What is this? Is that Marco and Rainey? They're dead. What's going on? What is this?
Everything okay, Stock? You're awfully quiet all of a sudden.
Are you, upset that Rainey spoke out of turn?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come, that's enough talk. Let's be on our way.
Oh, wait a sec! Heiss left us some money for the mission.
You should hang on to it, Stock. You're our leader after all.
Yep. Come on, let's hit up some shops around town for gear. We've got to be ready for whatever might happen.
You're right. We need to be fully prepared before we depart. Let's go.
Yes. Yes. Can I
Excuse me.
mission's gonna turn the tides of this war in our favor, right?
Most likely.
Well, all right then. Let's do this. Come on, Mark. Let's go.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Stock.
Rosh?
You're as cold as ever. I don't mind you giving me that treatment, but you really should try to warm up to everyone else. By the way, you heading out?
Yeah.
Let me guess. An SI job?
Out with it, Rosh. What do you want to say?
I have a bad feeling about this mission, Stock. It's going to be dangerous.
That's nothing new. All of my missions are dangerous.
It's more than that. Please, trust me. I can't tell you how many of my compatriots I've seen draw their last breath over the years. But every time it happened, I got the strangest feeling. It almost felt like I knew they were destined to perish. The stench of death weighed heavy on them.
And now it weighs heavy on me.
That's right. What I'm sensing from you is nothing good. Even if you manage to survive, you'll end up with something like this arm of mine.
Your gauntlet.
Hey, I got out lucky. Might be a limb short, but at least I'm still alive. Not everyone ends up so fortunate, though. You do well to remember that. Stock?
Yeah? What is it?
What is it? Listen to you. You were scared white. I really got to you, didn't I? If so, I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't that. Listen, just don't worry about it.
All right, then. Not like I have much choice knowing you. No matter how much I argue, you'll still go off on this mission of yours.
Alistel's very survival rests on my shoulders. I can't fail. I won't.
I hear you. That's the way things are, I guess. The mission is everything. That's one thing us military folk actually agree on with the SI. By the way, I'm sorry if what I said spooked you. I just had to warn you.
I appreciate the concern. Honestly. But I'll be all right. Allow me to prove just how wrong your intuition can be.
I hope you do. This time, I wouldn't mind being wrong. Well, I should be getting back. Lieutenant General Raoul summoned me. Stock, don't die out there, okay?
I won't.
Excuse me, Stock. Shall we be heading out?
Hold up. You know that guy?
Yeah. He's my best friend.
Wow. That arm of his is really something, by the way. Fake, yeah?
It's Thaumatech. It might be artificial, but he can move it just as well as a real arm. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be seeing more of him later. Come on, let's go.
Looks like it's gonna rain. Is today the day I find him?